You don't understand. I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.
George Floyd! George Floyd! George Floyd!
Yes, sir. We're officially back at it. Boog Nice coming at you with a little COVID-19, my quarantine vlog. This is an update on everything going on in the city and going on with me and going on in the world of collecting. So this was some footage from a couple weeks ago when things had kind of reached their peak in the city with all of the protests and some spurts of rioting and looting and what have you. But this was me actually headed home after a day of work, and this was just sort of like a sporadic sort of protests across 23rd Street in Manhattan. And there were countless peaceful protests throughout the city. There was some looting and some rioting, but from what I saw, mostly it was like teenagers and just people not really associated with the Black Lives Matter movement, and it wasn't Antifa or George Soros funded people or anything like that. So I just want to put this up on my channel for a minute just to dispel some rumors and some notions that those two things are one and the same, that it's some organized effort to attack the system or bring down America. No, Black Lives Matter is simply a movement, and as you can see, comprised of many different people, not just black people, that says, hey, look, the lives of black people matter too. T-O-O. That's pretty much it. So don't get caught up into propaganda and false information about how it works. The city, for the most part, has been pretty relaxed. Like I said, there were some spurts here and there, and some things got tense for a moment. In fact, I've got some footage here, Fifth Avenue. So yeah, at the height of all of this, everything on Fifth Avenue got boarded up. As you can see, all of these big name stores was trying to protect their assets, as they should. But I just found it a little amusing to see how seriously they took it, and I don't feel like it was even that serious in the city. But a lot of these stores had guards out in front, some armed guards, and everything boarded up, and it was pretty crazy. But listen, man, America is deep rooted in some terrible treatment of black people, and that treatment, killing, murder is embedded in the fabric of America, and it's been like that for quite some time. It's only been a little over 60 years since segregation. My father is 70 years old. My mother and father are both 70 years old. My mother and father's mother and father experienced racism on a level that was nuts. We fought a civil war over it, and before that there was hundreds of years of slavery. So in just the 60 years that things have been changed on a legislative level, things are not changed for the better in 60 years. That takes a long time to wean that out and to get things straight. So it's not good yet. It's not where it should be, and you know, you got to take that into account, take that into consideration, show some consideration, show some sympathy, some empathy, and that's what it is. All right, let's move forward. So I was able to finish up all of the reviews for the figures from the Marvel Legends Retro Collection series, and despite things being a little crazy with COVID-19 and with the protests and that kind of slowing up everything with USPS, I did get the wave on a Monday, even though I think I was supposed to receive it on Friday, and then it updated to Saturday, and then it never came to Monday. But I was able to power through the reviews, and I'm really happy with the wave overall. Please go back and check those out if you haven't already. I do think that each review has a lot of rewatch value, so I think it's something that people will go back to check for the head swaps and some history and all of that good stuff. So I finished up with the Armored Daredevil review last night, and I forgot to actually go over the articulation, and it seems that the buck that they put Daredevil on is new, so I'm gonna have to update that in another video. I'm gonna be going back to shoot some thumbnails for the videos that I never shot and just update some things for my channel. Like I mentioned before, I'll be updating my channel intro, so the pictures and everything associated with that, not necessarily the theme song just yet, even though I will make one edit to that at some point. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this wave, so it will be officially dropping in September, and then Kingpin will follow in November. I'm actually excited to see what they do for Wave 2 of the Spider-Man Retro Collection, because you know that's coming. There's still a bunch of different characters that they can release or re-release or update through that line. Venom, Carnage, all of the villains that appeared, and some of those heroes as well. And there's absolutely the possibility for an X-Men Retro Collection line based on the X-Men animated series. In the midst of all this, I did get one of my shipments from Big Bad Toy Store. I had quite a few things on a pile of loot that I'll be going through in the next week. I got the Avengers Infinity War S.H.Figuarts Hulkbuster. I got a few figures from the Smart Hulk Build-A-Figure wave that I was missing. I got Beta Ray Bill, I got Union Jack and Loki, and I also picked up the Stan Lee figure, which I shot half of a review for. I guess I'll finish that up tonight at some point. And I got the Star Wars Black Series The Child, which I'll be looking at in sort of like a video display review. And a friendly reminder, I did an interview with my man Moose the Creator on his YouTube channel last week. It is up there now. It's a pretty extensive interview talking about how A.C.B.A got started, and you know, just me kicking it with him for almost an hour. I'd like you guys to check it out. There's a link for that in the description below. And then I think maybe today or tomorrow my interview with Shartimus Prime will be up on his channel, and we kicked it for about an hour as well. So I've been making the rounds and trying to chop it up with quite a few different people. Maybe like 3 weeks ago I got on Instagram Live with my man Kev from Toying Around X Hype Faction, and yeah, I'm just trying to make the rounds and get out there and do my little press run before the new cutouts and the new flight stands drop. And just a friendly reminder that we have little warm-up themes running every week of this month in the A.C.B.A Facebook group that are leading up to the bigger, more intricate event that is Summer Shots. And all of the information for Summer Shots should be dropping sometime tonight or tomorrow afternoon. So stay tuned. Thanks for hanging out. As always, rate, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell down there, and until next time, peace.